Jesus have changed my whole life. Anybody at you, just who I am. Tell me What's up there, brother JT and Justice, man? I did that on purpose, man. This is the minute, man. As you know, I just called myself doing something, man, different. Um, Big shout out to both of you guys, and I know I sent you my emails about what happened to me in Blog Talk Radio, and so I must be getting up under somebody's skin, and I must be on the right track because they're trying to cut me out. That's all right, though. I'll find another way. But I wanted to come back at you, Brother Justice, on your response to your video on bitterness, man. I've been there, done that. And like you said, man, bitterness as well as jealousy, envy, and strife, and all that sort of like in the same family. It's like a cancer, man, and it eats the person that possesses it. In other words, when you are jealous or envy of another person, and like you say, every time you see that person, it affects you. You get angry and upset, and your blood pressure rises. You know what I'm talking about that blood pressure. Cannot deal with that. So in actuality, in reality, you are the person that's suffering. While the person you are jealous of, they're going on about their everyday business, man. They're not even thinking about you or me. So that's how come I say it. And I had to come back in response to this here video because it is so on point. And bitterness only hurts you. It hurts the one that possessed that demon spirit, I call it. And I can remember in my childhood, and there was and we won't call any names because that was episodes in the past. Only reflected on it just to prove a point. A childhood playmate and everything. That you know how it is when you got a friend and you get jealous of because of other people's, and they'll come around and they'll befriend them, and you think that they are moving in on your space, and you begin to have have animosity against that person every time they'll come around. That's not right, but nevertheless, we did that. And, as a child, you can accept that from a child. But from grown people, you expect better. But needless to say, sometimes the grown people are worse than the children. But on that bitterness issue, bro, I'm with you, man. And like you said, every time you saw your papa, it it would resurface, and you say you're dealing with it. Hey, man, that's just being honest, bro. Because we all have dealt or are dealing with that same thing. You know, you know, and I'm just gonna be very, very careful how I say this. And God knows I don't want to be taken wrong for what I'm saying. But I believe, we've used that word forgive and forget sometime, I think, too loosely. And the reason I say that is because, see, Doc, God gave me a mind. I got a brain in here. Now, I know sometimes we don't act like we have one, but we have a brain. And it's like a computer. It has memory. And you just can't forget something in the area of, like just total like wipeout. Unless, of course, you have amnesia, something like that. Temporary loss of memory or whatever. That's the only way that you could forget something. But if your mind is right and your mind is healthy, it doesn't make no difference what has happened to you in your past, good or bad. You can't help but remember it. But what I believe God means by that, about forgetting, is that even though we remember, we yet go on and do what's right. We forget about what the person done. That's what I believe he's saying, forget. In other words, you're not going to forget the incident. You're not going to forget the thing, quote unquote. But you're going to, what I think he meaning is, yes, I remember what you did, but I'm going to bless you anyhow. That's forgetting. Now that's just me, the man, take on it. Now if anybody else have anything that they see different, then hey, I'm open for suggestion. But this is what I believe that what is meant by forgive and forget. Not that you don't actually forget the event or the action, but you have enough Christianity. You have enough God love in you to rise up. Even though I remember what you did, but I'm still gonna treat you right. That's the forgetting part that I think that what that meant. So this just old me, man, just coming back at you, man, and I really enjoy your videos, and it's like brother JT, and we all in this thing together, man. And I say we got to pray for each other. We got to pray for all people, especially the ones of the household of faith, the people that are trying to get this gospel out. And I mean, it is by no means any glory to shine on many man. There's no glory for you, Justice. There's no glory for you, JT. But we do all for the glory of God. And now, if we are doing it for any other reason than that, then we need to just go on there, take our cameras down, and put them back in the box. Go on and cut the computers off and go on and do something else. Because if we're not doing this for His glory, then it's not gonna yield any fruit. So, like I said, Blog Talk Radio, they did say that, and I'm not gonna say that they just did this because of me. No, but it's woo. I like to turn over my other camera back here. It does seem mighty strange that they did not decide to do this here until I did this here video about Jesus' second coming and about the big lie that I believe Satan is trying to tell. And I'm gonna come back some more teaching on that second coming because I want everybody to know. Now I may not be doing it on Blog Talk, but I'm gonna find some other kind of way to do it. I guess YouTube will be next. This is the Middleman saying peace and goodbye.